Hey everyone, so today's look is very gorgeous, colorful, fun, playful eye look that you could wear to a Halloween party, or if you like colors, you could wear this wherever. This is fun. It's fun to play around with colors, and this is definitely very much out of my comfort zone, but I thought, what the heck, I need to step out of the box. So here's my box, and I'm stepping out of it and to try and set the new, and I think this is a lot of fun. This kind of reminds me of my sister-in-law Danielle. She loves like those fun colors and she can rock them. So I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and or I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Alrighty, we are going to prime the lids with that e.l.f. primer. And today we're going to be using all Morphe brushes and shadows. I have been so obsessed with this palette, especially the bright colors. They're phenomenal. They might need a little bit extra blending and a little bit more time into them, but they are so worth it. And I'm very, very impressed. We're going to take that tapered blending brush from Morphe and a soft brown, something just for the transition shades because this is going to be a crazy colorful tutorial. And we're just going to blend that all in the crease. Then we're going to move on to that like gorgeous sky blue color, and we are going to use their shader brush. This shader brush, I will buy like 6 of these. This brush is so amazing for pigments. I mean, there is no fallout with these colors, and they're just to die for. I mean, $2 a shadow, get real. So I'm just placing that light blue basically all over the shade. I'm building it up quite a bit. It is a sheer color, and I know this look is going to be very, very bright and colorful. So I'm just going to build that light blue till I think it's good enough for me. Then I'm going to take that electric blue color, and it is just that. It is electric blue. I mean, at the pigmentation, and there's once again no fallout. So I'm just putting that on the outer corner of my eye, stopping about mid-iris, and then I blend those 2 colors in just so that it's seamless and kind of like a ombre eye, I don't know. Then I'm going back into that light blue shade to blend that line out and to add more pigment to the first part of the eye. Then I started to add a yellow into the crease, but I didn't really like that because it was making a green instead of keeping it in the blue family. So I quickly changed after I actually added it into the crease. I ended up putting gray into the crease, into the outer corner of the eye, because the yellow, it just wasn't working for me. There, I'm showing you I'm adding that. This is such an amazing brush. It's similar to the Sigma E25, but a little bit bigger and more dense, and I've really, really been enjoying it. It's super soft. It's amazing for blending out pigments and putting pigments on the lid without fallout. This is just a great brush. The only bad brush I would say that I used in this video and is in the Morphe Morphe Pro Kit is that tapered blending brush. It's the black handle, black haired one. It's not amazing, so I don't ever really use that. This is my go-to brush from them. Then I'm just popping on some more sky blue onto that lid. This is kind of a tedious, look. With colors like this, you really want them to pop, and so it takes a lot of back and forth, but it's worth it in the end, so don't give up yet. Then I go in and I just buff out the edges, making sure nothing looks harsh, and then it seamlessly blends together. This is that brush that I'm talking about. I took a little bit of that extra gray just to build it up, blend it up, and this brush is just a little bit scratchy, not in love with that. Then I decided to add yellow to the inner corner, and I love yellows like this. This is just such an awesome yellow. It's so pigmented. I mean, if you put it on your skin, it's gonna stain if you don't prime your lid. And it's so pigmented, it goes on so silky smooth. I was really, really impressed with it, and it's still, like, I put yellow on top of blue and it didn't turn green. So that just shows you how amazing the transfer is on these colors. Then it's blending out those lines so it looks gorgeous and seamless. And I'm just building up that yellow to be wham bam in your face. Here I'm just adding more of that dark gray into the corner. I wanted to smoke it up just a little bit and just create a darker look in that crease. So I'm using that gray, and it's such a gorgeous color. I'm just in love with Morphe shadows. They cannot do me wrong. Now we're moving on to face. And today I just wanted something really nice and light because the eyes are so crazy, but I wanted something that was still coverage. So I'm using that Garnier BB Cream, and I'm actually just going to use my fingers. And now, yes, my fingers are clean. I just washed them, so don't worry. And all that black stain on my hands is just that. It is black stain. I'm redoing some furniture that I've had forever, and I'm staining it black. And it's kind of hard not to get anything on your skin. Then I'm taking MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15. I have a love-hate relationship with this, that's for sure. But for this look, I wanted something super highlighted and super full coverage. So I picked up my MAC. Then I'm just going to balance out the highlight, and putting it down the center of the face helps just balance that out so you don't look so like, ah! you know what I'm talking about. Then I'm just taking my Sigma F86, and this is an amazing brush because it really helps you control how much pigment actually stays on your face. Like concealer, it looks like I put on a ton, and I really did, but this brush helps blend it out, soak it up, and just leaves you with a really, really nice natural coverage. Then we are going to set that with the Morphe powders. Obsessed. I love these powders. They are so amazing. They are highlighting, brightening, setting. They do an amazing work. So I'm just taking that light white powder and just setting that wherever I put that lighter concealer. And I'm just so impressed with this. Then I'm gonna take that ashy, well, it's not super ashy, but it's lighter than that darker shade, and I'm gonna use this as contour. And I've actually been contouring quite a lot in my videos, and I like the look. Like if I just do, you know, a simple eye, I usually bronze, but with this, I just knew I needed a contour, and it's fun. It's something new. And these powders are just so blendable and creamy. Like, it looked scary, but by the end of the look, I mean, it just blends so well. And then I actually decided to contour my nose, which I never do, but today I thought, hey, what the heck. So I'm taking that same contour shade that I used on the rest of my face and a pencil brush, and I'm just going to lightly trim down the nose and go up the sides as naturally as possible. You will blend this out so it's kind of undetectable, but it's still there. Then I just take that Morphe stippling brush and I blend it out. And then I also take my concealer brush and further blend it out so it's more natural looking. Moving on to those cheeks, using that Morphe blush palette, which is amazing. And I'm going to take that NARS dupe shade and putting that all over my cheeks with their blush brush. And you need like the teeniest amount of this product, all of the blushes, because they're so pigmented. You could totally look like have a clown face if you weren't careful. So I'm just gonna pop that onto the apples of my cheeks, blending it a little bit into the contour. Then I take their stippling brush and blend that out so it looks more natural. Moving on to brows, using that Bobbi Brown shadow in chocolate and that e.l.f. angled eyeliner brush. This is my kind of usual brow routine if I do my brows. Then I'm just intensifying that yellow and putting it on a pencil brush. And I did liner off camera because this was liquid liner, and liquid liner is so hard for me to do on camera. So I just did it off for the sake of the video time length. It takes me forever. Then I'm just taking that sky blue and running that under the lash line as well. And then I also take electric blue. Everything that I did to the top lid, I do to the bottom lash line, just to blend and connect the two so the look looks more put together. And then I go back again and just touch up the colors that I wanted a little bit more emphasis and pop on, which was that kind of really soft sky blue. I really wanted that to be the pop on the iris. So I'm just building that up. Then I'm taking that gray color again. Now that my wing is there, I just wanted to intensify the outer corner, make it a little bit more darker. Then little teddy bear needed some attention and love, and he was being a little bit of a brat, like he always seems to be when I'm filming, so I had to give him a little smoochy smooch. Then we are highlighting that brow bone with that white pale shadow from Morphe and putting that on a fat shader and just blending it up there. I didn't want anything too intense as a highlight. I really wanted the emphasis to be on this gorgeous like sea look that I'm going for. I don't know what it's called, but it's just gorgeous and really fun. Then I'm taking MAC's Japanese Maple and Malini Nude Cream, blending those two together and moving right onto lashes. Taking L'Oreal's Butterfly Mascarra and putting 2 generous coats of that on. And this is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see more Morphe products being used, don't worry, they are in the works right now. I'm obsessed with Morphe and I want to share as much as I can with you guys, so keep a lookout for more Morphe videos and let me know what you want to see in the comments below. Please subscribe and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this if you did. And subscribing basically just means that you won't ever have to search Leah Brock. And there are 1,000 billion Leah Brocks, I checked. So yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye!